It's a brand new day. Hey, hey, hey. It's a brand new day. Halfway twisted, you've been out of shape, and you feel like you've missed it. You dropped out the race, and as time flies by, you'll open up your eyes wide. You feel it's gonna go your way. Hey, hey, it's a brand new day. Hey, hey, hey.
When I'm reading on my bag, Laura.
Ah, Nora, okay.
Let's have a look.
Good old Laura.
Can't go wrong with them.
You can't. You can pick it up, put it down, and you still know what's happening.
Yeah.
So that's brilliant.
Well, that has to be overcomplicated, you know, so.
And I'm waiting for this Robert Galbraith.
Oh, yeah. Is it the beginning?
She's got it. I want it. So yes, I'm waiting.
Is she enjoying it?
She hasn't started.
She hasn't
She hasn't started yet. She won't let me have it yet.
She's waiting until it gets cooler or something.
Yeah,
That and the Joe Nesbo as well, she said.
Yes, I'm waiting for that too. So yes, I've got 2 local authors on the go at the moment.
Yeah.
How cool is this behind the scenes of behind the scenes? Liz is going to do her interview. However, in the meanwhile, it's nice to get this chat about books, you guys. See what you get up to.
Exactly.
It's a brand new day. Hey, hey, hey. It's a brand new day. Life's waves shifted.
Hi Nicole, I'd like you to meet Alicia, and this is her bookshop. She's one of my favourite shops ever, and we'd like to have a quick chat with her about what she does and the books and everything.
It's exciting. Let's go.
Lovely.
Hi, Litha. Really nice to be here. Bookshop is really nice.
Oh, thank you so much.
Really enjoyed walking around.
And what I'd like to talk to you about is all your books and the children's ones, which obviously is very important. So we'll start with the children's.
Yes, of course.
Okay. Now I know you had Saturday mornings with the children.
Yeah.
Reading here. Unfortunately, you can't do it at the moment.
Yeah, we had
So-
the Saturday morning book club every Saturday morning, and it was so much fun. We would get lots of children and we would read them stories, and what was great was that you could introduce them to stories that maybe they wouldn't normally read. So sometimes people might buy a dinosaur story for a girl or a dog in a tutu story for a boy, but once they sit down there and the stories are being read to them, they just get so involved and they love it. And unfortunately, because of the lockdown and COVID-19, and we have capacity issues and social distancing issues, we haven't been able to keep it going. But we're waiting to see what happens with the schools and how it works out with children going back to schools and interacting together. Possibly after Christmas, we'll have to wait and see what the guidelines are. But we're excited to get it back.
Yeah, I'm sure, and I'm sure the mothers will be as well. Okay, now all your bits, I love them, and you do wrapping paper, cards, little gifts. Yeah, they're brilliant. Now the books,
Yes.
that's what I'm here for.
Our book's an attic.
Oh yes. Now, where shall we start? You have all the new titles.
Yeah, and they come weekly. So we have, every week we receive any new titles that have been published that week. And then we also bring in titles that maybe sometimes are a little bit older, but they gain popularity because a television series has come out, or because they have been mentioned on a television program or things like that. And so those books become quite popular as well. But we receive new books every single week.
Right.
So it's hard to keep up with because we have to read as many as possible, but I mean, I love reading books, which is why we opened the bookshop. So between myself and my husband, we try and get through as many of the new titles and of course the children's and young adult books, because it's so important for us to know a lot about them as well when advising kids.
Yes, absolutely. You do non-fiction, which I love as well, and cookery, the classics. Most of them I've actually read.
The classics are massively popular here. I was actually surprised when I was ordering them in. I was ordering books initially 2 years ago when we opened. I thought I will be ordering in these classics that you have to have, and they will sit there for a long time. But they really turn over. It's amazing just how many classics we sell.
Yeah, I went through a phase in my 20s and I read classics. That's all I did. The only one I couldn't do was Don Quixote.
Wow. You need to get a good translation of Don Quixote.
Yes, I obviously didn't. That's Frank's geese. How have you been here now?
We opened 2 years ago. We opened in May 2 years ago, and obviously we were shut this year for 10 weeks. But since we opened, it's been really positive, and we've had a lot of people coming in telling us that they're delighted to have a bookshop here in San Pedro. And because we adore books, we're really able to advise people on books, and also it's really nice to chat to people about books as well, because obviously even though I enjoy reading, I don't love every single genre. So it's really nice to talk to people about different books, what they enjoy reading, and what maybe they liked about a book that I mightn't have liked, and vice versa.
Yeah. Okay. Well, didn't you do delivery during lockdown?
During lockdown, unfortunately, we weren't able to organise the delivery. We had it took a lot of wrangling with delivery companies, but as soon as we came back, we were able to sort that out, and now we deliver all over Spain and all over Europe. And so there are free delivery thresholds as well. So, for example, in Spain, it's €5 delivery, but once you hit €40 of an order, the delivery is free. And it usually arrives within 2 or 3 days. So we're so delighted we've been able to offer that as well, because a lot of our clients who perhaps would have come down over the summer and of course to winter here can't come down because of quarantine restrictions or because they're worried about flying. So it means that we can still get the books to them. And of course they can WhatsApp us or email us or phone us, so we can still discuss books with them and make recommendations and things like that.
Very nice when you're making a gift to be able to speak to somebody and ask what kind of book you could recommend for certain ages, because it's hard to know what people would like, so that's a nice touch.
Yeah, no, it's really important. And this Christmas we're going to start doing a book subscription service. So if you have somebody who loves books and you don't know what to get them, you buy a subscription and that person receives a book a month in a genre they like, or you can go for random and just go for something that might be interesting chosen by us. The same with children as well, a book a month. So they're good gift ideas for people you don't know what to buy for, you know?
Absolutely. Well, I remember during lockdown, I didn't know what to get my sister, because obviously we couldn't go shopping. So I spoke to Alicia and we organised a book voucher for her and gave it to her with her card. And that was just, she really, really loved it, because she knew that she could come back here and get whatever she wanted. And that was the best thing. So yeah, that's why I love this shop, because that's just so helpful.
Well, it's absolutely fabulous. Thank you for bringing me here as well, and all our viewers. Alicia, absolutely delighted to meet you.
Thank you, lovely to meet you too, and thank you for coming today to our bookshop.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
This is one of my favourite bookshops, and they also support local authors. So please come and support this shop. They are lovely, lovely people, and they'll help you with anything.
I got back to the shop because there are a few things I wanted to get. I've got a book for my granddaughter, which is stickers for potty training, absolutely amazing, and Alicia's wrapping it up for me now. And then I got this, which is This Home Runs on Love, Laughter and Cups of Tea. And then for my son-in-law, Mr. Always Right, for my daughter, The Boss, and for myself, You Can't Scare Me,
I've got kids. So really happy I'll come back and actually buy a real book. But very happy with the potty training book. That one's very cool.
Oh, what's in there? Take out the present. This is for you.
Look here. Break it open. This one?
What is it, mate?
Oh, pull your book out. I can use my bunny.